Welcome. If this is your first time watching any of these videos, welcome. If this is your second time, or maybe your 10th time or 100th time of watching one of these videos, welcome back. And well done if that's the case, because I just put a lot of love into these videos, and that's a big part of this training program. So I try to put as much understanding and love and generosity into these videos as possible. So I'm sharing with you this science, and you're studying this science every time you watch these videos and soaking these in. And I've just done a couple of videos about why this training program is a life raft, and why I feel that it's a life raft, and how it is. And I had a little bit more time, so I figured I would share with you all, why am I doing this science? Why am I being this generous? Why am I doing all this stuff, on my free time, in my spare time? Why am I giving out all this information about psychology, and just sharing my life and sharing whatever I possibly can with you all? So why am I doing this science and sharing it with you all? The reason is because it's changed my life, I suppose. So I've witnessed firsthand and observed how much training myself in the science of the mind, these factors, these causes, these trainings, these habits, this whole process, this training program, this science that just uplifts me, that's so simple. I've witnessed it firsthand, and been able to transform my family life, my own family, my family of origin. I've been able to share so much with so many people who come and share time with me in the psychotherapy office and outside of the office, and it's just changed my whole world and mind and life, made me a much happier and more positive person. And you can read on the blog how I really wasn't that to begin with. So I found something really precious and valuable. I stumbled across it in life, and I really express so much gratitude to my greatest teachers of this science. Like when I was born in Sri Lanka, there was a lady who was in the job of what's called, I think, a servant. I don't know whether that job still exists, like a servant. But she was such a wonderful woman. She looked after me as a baby, and when I was newborn, and used to sleep in the room with me and stuff. And I feel like that was my first experience of really close love, along with my mother. So Kitty was her name, and I really express my gratitude to Kitty. She's now died, but her love remains on in me. She was really close to me for the first 6 months or so of my life. She was looking after me, showed me so much love and understanding and generosity. And of course my mum as well, through my whole life. I express so much gratitude and thankfulness to my mum. You're the very best, and you're so soft and warm and cuddly, and you're really cool, and I really respect you so much. You taught me so much, and taught me how to really respect women, and really treat and understand that women are every little bit my equal, and worthy of equal love and respect. And to my sisters as well in that way, and to my dad as well, always been there for me. And then as I was a little bit older in my life, in came this amazing figure called my Auntie Finn. And she's died now too, but she used to look after us and take us to the beach when we were kids. And I just thank so much my dear Auntie Finn. She lived off of a pension. She lived in a caravan park. She never had much material goods, but I went and saw her one time when she was in the nursing home, not long before she died, and she was still so happy. She was still so light. And what an incredible gift that was to my marvellous Auntie Finn. So from the very beginnings of my life, I had people to be so grateful about, and that we're sharing this science. I feel like really outstanding people like Kitty and Auntie Finn, like real masters of this science from the beginnings of my life. So I sort of had a taste of the science of the mind from the very beginnings of my life and knew that there was something more. So when more to life than what I was finding at many other times in my life. So I kept searching and looking for it. And as I was growing up, I came across the amazing meditation master Ajahn Brahm, who inspires me and uplifts me and has just been training me for more than 10 years in this science of just love and understanding and giving and generosity. And I found another great master of meditation in Thailand, Luang Por Ganha, that I've visited a handful of times as well, and that has just shown so much love as well. So there's these amazing people that I've been able to cross paths with and just receive and learn from, receive some of this science from, and it's really moved me and really touched me. And it's not just these people, it's like my family, my wife and my kid, and my best friends, who my dearest best friends in the support group. You're all so gifted in this science. We have so much fun together and so much laughter. We share so much, There's all the amazing good people and best friends who come and share time with me in the office and do psychotherapy with me, who are so brave and courageous. And there's just every single person, like all of us brothers and sisters and people and animals and the environment, every moment in life is just becomes a best friend in this training. So I've just become a student of love, and that's so powerful to me, and that really motivates me. And that's why I'm sharing this science with you all, is because it's such a powerful thing. It's made me happy, and it's made me much more fun and humorous to be around as well. So I really just feel an abundance and an overflowing of this care, and just want to give to everyone and everything. And that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you, and that's the reason why I say, it's really healthy and happy for you to study this too. And I really encourage you. Why should you study this science? Is because it's a community, it's a culture that you're getting into. You're opting into a culture that is a lot happier and more functional and a lot more generous, nice to be around than what I experienced of being the usual mainstream culture. Unfortunately, the mainstream culture that I experienced was a lot into taking, like a lot into what can I get, what can I take. There's a lot of greed that's been going around, and a lot of misunderstandings and hatreds and things. And I'm sharing this kind of as an oasis for us all, or like a refuge in our hearts and minds, a culture for us to get into, and a community for us to bond and form together. And I created a WhatsApp online community as well as a part of the support group for people who are interested in opting into this culture, who want to focus on good things and talk about good things and do good things and speak good words and develop and train and grow this science. So I tried to make it as accessible as possible. And the reason why I put it out there so freely, and I try to do it in such a fun way, is just to keep it interesting for us and keep it entertaining. Try to put a bit of entertainment, a bit of lightheartedness in there, and comedy and humour, so that it helps your mind to incline towards it and see where it leads, and to really enjoy it and embrace it. And that's really good for you if you can do it. So one of my best friends a while ago was telling me that I think they were saying that they felt like my style of psychology and psychotherapy is sort of like what Patch Adams was like in medicine, like someone trying to bring fun in and laughter and enthusiasm and excitement, and trying to improve our attitudes towards things and make things more accessible. And I think I said to them at the time that, yeah, I would love to be like a Patch Adams kind of figure, like someone who could be a bit transformative within the field and make people find a lot more comfort and support within the field of psychology and get the benefits of it a lot more. So that's the reason why I'm sharing this with you all, and I thank every single one of us for sharing in this science whenever we share kindness and support each other, which a lot of support is going around in the support group and in my best friends coming to the office and best friends outside of the office and just everywhere in life. There's a lot of good things, a lot of people doing good things and just caring so much and wanting to be generous and wanting to grow in understanding and wanting to upgrade things and update things and improve things for everybody and just share really freely and be a part of a culture that is less about ownership and is more about just friendship, and get onto that ship, that life raft, that wonderful boat of the science of the mind, this culture that I'm here trying to help share with you and help spread in your hearts. So I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'd be more than happy to be like a Patch Adams kind of figure within the field and really get it out there and help people get the benefits of it. So that's why I'm doing all these videos and the whole training package, which now includes 7 aspects. I think me in the flesh in the psychotherapy office. It includes the book that's published, I think, on the blog post 39, the 39th blog post, the number 39 in the web link, science-of-the-mind.com blog /39. I don't know, it's something like that. So yeah, there's the book there, which I was telling some best friends earlier this week that there's no copyright on that book. You know, everything is totally free that I'm sharing with you guys. So instead of copyright, I was saying how it says on there, happy right, you've got the right to remain happy. And I was laughing, and there's a group of friends with me, and I could really feel like they appreciated that. You know, freedom of information, freedom of happiness, freedom of wealth, a wealth that doesn't need money, it doesn't need currency. So, yeah, so the book is there, the happy right, sharing right. So I felt like adding in there with the happy right thing to say you've got the right to remain happy. I thought I would extend it and say anything you do or say will not be held against you in a court of law, will not be held against you, because this is totally about forgiveness, not about legalities or any sort of fighting type of culture. So anything you do or say will not be held against you in a court of law. You don't have anything to prove in this culture. You're forgiven from the get-go, from the beginnings. So there's the me in the flesh, there's the book, there's the blog, the whole blog there that I just gave you the website for. And what else was there? There was also the support group that's at my office, that I run it at my office. And there's the WhatsApp online community that people can be a part of and share a lot of goodness with each other and support each other through now. There's the ABCs of self-esteem and confidence, which is published on this YouTube channel as well. And there's all these guided meditations as well. I'm yet to upload. There's more than an hour of my guided meditations and things, and I should probably make more forgiveness meditations as well. But there's at least these 7 things. It's hard for me to remember all the different facets of the training, but there's a lot of resources. Oh yeah, right, the YouTube channel, of course. So there's 8. There's eight resources, and there's 8 ways in which you can share and you can train yourself and absorb and soak in this training. So yes, I'm sharing it with us all as abundantly as I possibly can, and it's just a generosity out of my heart, and it makes me feel so good. You can see how happy I am when I'm filming these videos, and it makes me happy to watch them back as well myself. I hope it makes you happy listening and watching to these videos and seeing the happiness that it grows inside me to share and spread all this goodness with you all as well. So that's the reason why I'm sharing this science with you. That's the reason why I study this science on a daily basis, and I train with it myself, and I'm just a student of this science. I acknowledge that, I make a lot of mistakes still myself. I still do a bunch of bad stuff, or say bad stuff, or think bad stuff, but all the time I keep trying to improve it, and I've come a long, long way already. I'm going to take it a long, long way further. So that's why I'm studying it myself. That's why I'm a student of this science, and that's why I encourage you to be. I hope you do be a student of this science and train with it every day, because I really hope and trust, and I really just know that, really believe that it will make you happy too if you can just absorb it in. Just if you do a bit each day, you'll absorb it in and soak it in and feel so much better from doing so. So relax. You got my permission to relax and enjoy your life. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.